apples.
What's up, man? What's going on, world?
Word.
I have Mr. Kasim Omar Elliott in the building tonight. How you doing, brother?
How y'all doing? Yo, what's good, Malik? Yo, word.
I'm good, man. I'm good. We're going to find out exactly who this guy is right after the jump, man. Kasim. What's up, man? We back, man, with Mr. Kasim Omar Elliott, man. Can you tell the people who you are?
How y'all doing today? Like my man Malik was just telling y'all, my name is Kasim Omar Elliott. I'm known for a lot of things. I'm also known as CT22 Elliott. Word, shout out to my military. I'm also known as Cosmo, like E proper. There's a lot of things, but what y'all don't know is I'm also known as Raekwon Maurice Elliott's youngest brother, also known as Stack Bundles, aka, you know, word.
That's fire. That's fire. I mean, so can you go back to like around the time when, you know, you first heard Stack rhyme? Like,
oh shit. My bad. That was actually an intriguing moment. I do actually vividly remember that. Mm-hmm. I vividly remember that. What was crazy was he did it over the phone, and what was crazy is you gotta understand who Raekwon was at the time for the family. He was the first one of us to get ready to go to college.
So he's smart. Academic.
Word, he was.
Now, the reason why I'm asking you, because a lot of times, like, when we dealing with, like, hip-hop music, rap, like, it's dumbed down. So you don't really see how intelligent a person has to be to actually reach that pinnacle.
Word, facts. I believe that wholeheartedly. All you get to see is the persona or whatever like that people want to see and things.
So
like
that wasn't him?
Nah, I mean, it was a facet of him. It was a faucet of him, like, you know. But that was just like a faucet that he wanted to show motherfuckers. Like, there's all kinds. Like Ray had many different should I say shades or faces almost, but all for the best. All for the best.
No, that's like, we all do. We all do that. That's. I mean,
like, I'm gonna tell you, like you asked, like the question was, you know, how did I first, like, you know, feel when he rapped to me anyway. The first time I ever heard him rap, like I said again. He's supposed to go to college, and he called. He's getting ready for all these things, and he was like, "Yo, Kas, I want you to hear something real quick. You know, I want you to hear how this sounds." Now, Ray was already in the Apollo for dancing and all kinds of stuff. But,
dancing?
Yeah.
What you mean?
He was actually in the Apollo for dancing.
So hold on, he was a dancer.
Dead ass.
Like,
word.
A real
a phenomenal dancer, actually, back in the day. Word.
What do you mean by dancing?
They don't even know. Y'all don't even know. The unseen troops type, you know, Malik style. Word.
But how does he dance? Like, what do you mean? Like, popping and...
Pop, lock, you know, all kinds. Like, yo, he had a lot of techniques. Him and his man, Frank, word.
Oh, they was getting busy.
Getting down. Getting down enough to be second place in the Apollo. I think that's getting down enough, you know? Word.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Like I said though, he let me hear him over the phone because I was in North Carolina at the time. Me and my grandmother had moved. Our grandmother had moved. You know, there's 5 of us all together. Raekwon, Olajuwon, y'all know him as Young Stack. You know, shout out to my big bro. Me, Kasim, Yanisha, and Lakasha. But me and Yanisha had moved to North Carolina at the time, and he said, "Yo, Kas, I want you." I think I was around like 12 or 13 at the time, and he said, "Yo, I want you to hear something." And I was like, "Yo, Ray, you whack."
You said that?
Yeah, I told him that shit.
Hold
on. I ain't gonna stop. I told him that shit on the phone.
Hold up, was he whack? I mean, in retrospect.
Me, I didn't, at the time, how grandma had raised us, I didn't give a shit about rap back in the day. I was an old school person, and I'm going to tell y'all something funny about Ray. That's why he was coming to North Carolina all them damn times to steal all grandma's records and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, he was an old school person too at heart. He was coming, he'd take Bino, he'd take somebody, Bino, call somebody, and he coming home real quick, and he's stealing some records real quick from grandma. Want to make excuses to grab some shit. Word.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So basically what you're saying is, all right, when you heard him, you didn't really think nothing crazy.
I was upset with him because he was supposed to be the first one to go to college for us. Like, you know,
he didn't do that.
Grandma was really big on that. Grandma didn't play from coming from our background and coming from our mother's background. if any of y'all know, like out there, you know, a mother was, you know, she was what she was, but we love her to death, you know. She had the greatest smile out of anybody that I've ever seen in my life, and nobody else can get that way.
So when you first, when is the first time you acknowledged his talent? Like when you knew that he was a little different, something else.
When what you asking me is basically, have I ever been a fan of Ray?
No,
have
no.
I ever been
I'm asking you, when did you hear something and
that
you
I
was
like?
wow,
That I like.
Yeah,
that
this
I
guy
like,
is something else.
That I like. I would guess 2 instances. It would be his Smack DVDs. Seeing him on, I always thought that was the hottest thing ever. To like for him to be my brother and to be going against people, going against other rappers, should I say? I thought that was the hottest thing ever. Like I was astounded by him. I was like, yo, you really doing it? You don't feel no pressure? You not scared? Like, and he never
So y'all had those conversations?
Yeah, we did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we did.
That's crazy. Do you have any insight on like how he used to write, like his writing process?
No.
That's a secret.
No. I mean, like I said, he was
That's a secret sauce.
I mean, where did it come from?
Yeah.
Where did it come from for Ray? That's a crazy question. Where did it come from for Ray? I could say our mother. I could say everything that's transpired in our lives. But at the same time, I think it was experiences and just seeing the world. That was just how he was.
Where did he get his moniker, like that squad up? You
know anything about that? I can't tell you, bro. I really can't tell you.
So you don't know nothing about that?
Where did that come from? I have no. Ask Bino or one of them. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I try to. I try to do that.
Ask Carl. Ask somebody else. It ain't me. I have no idea. And then, what's crazy is, I want to know if he tried it out, like if he experimented on us with that shit. Like, did he start doing it, like out in public, or was he experimenting with the family first, saying this shit like that?
So you used to hear him. You used to hear him.
What?
Say
What? Come on.
How it go?
I can't even. Every time I've ever tried, the only person out of us that could do it really right like that is Elijah. Big ups to Big Bro, Grant.
Yeah, I hear you. That's crazy. I mean, what do you think about far as with like Far Rockaway and artists trying to get out of Far Rockaway? Like, what do you think about that? Like, if he, let's say he was born in Harlem or born somewhere else, do you think that he would have had a different path?
If that's one thing I could say about Ray loved where he was from to his dying day. Hell, I think that's one of the things that killed him. He loved where he was from to his dying day. We always told him, like, my Uncle Kasim, who I'm named after my namesake, the other family, Bino, everybody, like, hell, even Jim, Jewels, J.R. Ryder, they all told him, like, you should get out of Far Rock. You're getting up there now. He never would quit on his own people. And he loved Far Rock, because without Far Rock, he knew he wouldn't be nothing.
That's real. I mean, what do you think your life, like, how do you think your life would be different if he still was here? Your life, brother.
I've thought about this a couple times. Would I be, shacked up in let me stop, on a yacht type, let me stop. Nah. I don't really think much would have changed, to tell you the truth. I think I've explained to you before. The people don't know this. The world don't know this word, but I think I've explained to you before. My last conversation with Ray, stat bundles for y'all. My last conversation with Ray was about me joining the military, and he was pretty upset.
Why?
He was pretty upset.
Why?
Like I said, for him to be doing this, he didn't look at it like to be doing it for him. He looked at it, he was creating something that was going to be for all of us, like going to be for the family, going to be for Far Rock. It was going to be for.
It was bigger than him.
Yeah, and he knew this already. And I think even in death, he even he's still, and it's like almost Far Rock is still almost geared up that way for any. Oh god damn! Shout out to my little sister's you know, her love's sake, her baby daddy and everything like that. He passed away. Shout out to him too. Word, Laquan. Y'all
So
know him. He was out here from Far Rock.
So what you saying is, you saying like being from here is almost like what, like a curse?
Nah. Being from here is not a curse. Being from here is like, you know, it's like being the best of the best. It's like it will only accept the Far Rock will only accept the best. And not only that, I'm not gonna say you guaranteed to that, but if you from here, you already better than every fucking goddamn bird. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know, I got love for Brooklyn. I got love for everywhere else. But when you come out of Far Rock, the slums, you know, people don't know this. Like, you know, Far Rock is what it is. It don't got nothing. And for you to be a shining light for your community, that's what else could you ask for?
That's real. So far as talent goes, right? So
oh shit,
we can both. We can both agree that he was talented. Like, you know, I know he's talented.
Very, very much.
I'm sure. Like, I know. Like, I've been around. Like, I rhyme a little bit myself, so I know son get busy.
Right.
Right?
I like it. Yo.
I'm just
we
saying.
will talk about that on another day.
I know he get busy. It's not that. What I'm asking you is, right? Because my little brother is like,
he nice.
He's something else.
Right.
So you his little brother. I'm asking you, are you something else?
In my own ways.
What you mean? Did it skip you? Don't be modest. Did it skip you?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yes,
like,
sir.
yo, the Elliott family has always been musically inclined. That's not nothing different. My grandmother, she was actually gonna be, before her mother damn near put the life of fear on her, she was gonna be a gypsy when she was younger. She was getting ready.
What's your nationality? I mean, because
we all got different fathers, but I'm black and Dominican.
You black and Dominican. What about Raekwon?
Raekwon is black.
All black.
All black.
No Dominican.
No Dominican.
I mean, because y'all both got this long, crazy hair. Like,
that comes from my mother, son. That comes from my grandmother. I mean, don't get me wrong. His father had a lot of hair, though, too, but...
His father was black.
Yeah, his father's black. Word.
That's deep.
Word.
That's deep. So, back to the talent. So, you said, what, you do have some or you don't have
I mean, like I said, the Elliott family, we all got talent.
So, what's your talent?
My talent, hell, I got a lot.
You thinking long? I don't know, man.
How can I express myself? Like, you know, I mean, I got a lot of talents. I like to say I got a lot of talents.
Like what? Give me a couple.
I say poetry, you know, spoken word, and I sing.
Can you tell me the difference between poetry and rap? Like,
poetry, first of all, rap is poetry. Rap is. I don't.
So it's the same thing.
I won't say it's the same thing.
You said rap is poetry, but you won't.
Poetry is not rap. I don't think poetry is rap.
Can I get an example?
Rap is poetry.
Can you show me the difference? Like I'm confused. Excuse me, I'm a little confused. I don't know. I'll
give y'all a taste real quick. I'll give y'all a poem.
You look right there. You look right there.
Little old school
look right
joint.
there.
Little old school joint for y'all.
This is yours. You wrote this.
Yeah, I wrote this. This is
all
me.
you.
All me.
All right, could you go slow so we can hear you, man? Because you know we ain't.
You know I like to do my shit.
All right, but nice and slow though.
I'm not as good as what I used to be back in the day. But
let me hear something, man.
In a world so cold, but what you do is what you're told. I strive for my freedom from the evolutionary acts to the things that do attract my mind, which is oh so sublime. I try not to be a selfish man, but I'm stuck in the ways that I want to be and the who's that I am because I am a young, don't forget, black man in these tough and hard times. My mind stays precise because of this urban life, or is it my urban life? Don't know, but what I do know is I already used them both twice, but don't fret because I haven't killed yet. But the thing is, I plan to do it soon. So what if karma kicks me up and brings me to my doom? Because I'm going to reach my resume. For you see, the tape has already been set to play. Do you actually think I'm scared of reaching the ends of my days? No, but at the same token, damn, and that wasn't the original plan. And does that still make me the man that I am? What the hell am I talking about? My nerves are made of steel. They actually think they could hurt for 1 second the mass appeal. You know what? Go and grab my. Oh man, son. I done messed up on myself.
Got some jewels in the skull and he can sell if he chose.
Word, I messed
so
up
good,
on
man.
I got many more though. I got plenty.
We gonna come back with part 2, man. Mr. Kasim Omar Elliott.
Word.
Now I mean, just a little quick conversation, brother, man. Thank you, man.
Y'all call me Kas, baby. Word.
Kas. Call them Cars, baby. You Thieves. Like, comment, subscribe, do something, man. That's peace.